first time I've ever done this before. I had some folks tell me that I should record my study sessions on my website, so that's what I'm going to do. Whether you want to join along and study these articles that I'm studying, or if you just want something in the background to play, or if you genuinely would like to see what the creator of a language learning website does, then you can tag along, because this is a website that I think would be really good for people who are into many languages, or polyglots, or multilingual people, just people who dabble in multiple languages, and or you want to maintain many languages or anything like that. Then this is the perfect website. I like to call this the language toolbox, because I have so many languages on here, and I have so many vocabulary banks that I'm always doing different languages on here. So I'm just going to record my study sessions on here. I do other stuff on my website, but the most important thing is obviously studying these languages. So I am doing Arabic. So I started taking Arabic classes recently again for the first time in a couple of years. And I am trying to go through all the dialogues that are in my book. I've had some issues with this generate audio thing because I need it to be longer. I think for these it's okay. But a lot of times it's too long and I can't get all the audio in one file, mostly for like Wikipedia articles. So I'm working on something right now to extend the ability of this to record any longer article. So just
هنا من مذيع. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. نرحب في برنامجنا بلاعب كرة القدم وليد الشريفي. أهلا وسهلا بك يا وليد.
Yep. And then after I do the study session, I'm going to be changing this to play the word from Google, not the word from AI. So broadcaster. And sometimes your browser might ask you if you want to do that. There's other browsers or on your phone where it just automatically pastes in there. But yeah.
المدير.
Medea. It's not Medea. This is why I'm switching it to Google. And this is just the name of a character in the dialogue, if you're wondering. Because I've seen all these before, because I studied from this book. Peace be upon you. And this is also something I need to fix as well. Every time I'm clicking on this, it goes up to the top of the page. And mercy. And obviously, there's also Bing Translate, and there's also Wiktionary, so if you want to use something other than Google, you can. I had word reference on here for a while, but you gotta have some kind of key. I don't even understand. The forums usually say something about going through an API or something, but it's not really clear how to use it. I've been usually doing Lenape on these because that's the main language I'm learning right now. But I also want to do like Hawaiian as well. Norab, we welcome. A lot of these are recognized from Maltese when I did it the first time because I studied Maltese for so long. But there's also there's probably like I'm not gonna say the vast majority, but more than 50% of the languages even in Maltese. So I think it's becoming clear that this is definitely about sports. And this is a Fusha article. I don't know if I mentioned that already. People who study Arabic probably, if you're even still watching this, you probably figure this is already standard. Actually, I know that one pretty well already. Kura al-Qadim, football. Alright, and I'm about to do something here. I'm about to define this phrase. A phrase, because this phrase means football. In standard Arabic, soccer. Or football for the international people. I'm so used to saying football because I've been abroad so much. I just got so used to hearing people say that. And if you want to see the phrase like come up, you have to like refresh the page. Then you see it says soccer football, and then you can update it the same way. I kind of already have an idea of this, so I don't need to have it not defined. And I just put the Maltese. Sometimes if I like recognize the word and I like know the Maltese of it, sometimes I don't even put the Maltese in here. But I'll put like how it sounds to me because that was the first Neo-Arabic variety that I learned. I know this is not in Arabic language, but Maltese is not an Arabic language, but it is a variety of the offshoots of what came from it. Doesn't mean it's intelligible with any, though. Alright. And then I'm pretty sure this ahlan, I don't know what ahlan means by itself. Hello. But ahlan and sahlan with sahlan, I'm pretty sure is welcome. Sahel does mean easy. I never thought about the translation of this word till now. Hello. I thought this also meant welcome. Hold on. Let me... Okay. Just coming up as, Let me try something else. This might not even come up. Yeah, like I say, why is it saying? I can see how it means hello, but I thought it meant welcome. Okay. And you don't have to refresh the page. I often just go through the whole page or go through the vocabulary I'm doing, and then I just put in whatever I need to put in. You can put whatever notes you want in here. If you ever come and study Arabic, you'll probably see my notes in here for if you see these words in your context, but you can always do words. The one thing that is frustrating about doing it this way, I could have put this in here without the text or without the diacritics above it, is that they're all counted as like separate words. So you see like walad there, and then there's like, I could have sworn I saw waliyah. So it's like this is walida. These might be like slightly different words, I think, but because of the diacritics, they're defined differently.
Episode.
This is why I'm changing it to Google after this. That pronunciation's not even. It's supposed to be something like El-Arab, the player. Maltese has this word, I think, but it means gambler. It's kind of. I always thought it was interesting how Maltese changed. And if this comes up, then just send an email to support and I'll look into this. Because I don't know what. I think this is like somebody else might have put this in there because they knew it already, or they just wanted to clear stuff out. Or maybe I did that not knowing that, but I already know what this is anyway. The site's not perfect, 100% perfect yet, but it's good enough. Let's do 3 on this one. Sure. Famous. Yep. I already know that one from Maltese. It means something like well known. Tell us. Oh, Hadithna. And I know not everybody likes going through languages like this, but I really enjoy this because it's just fun to go through the vocabulary and see everything change. Not all the features on here. The basic features are all free, but like stuff like this, like the audio generation, that's not, because it actually costs like money to do that. But most of the tools on the site are there to be used. Anybody can use them. So if you really know how to learn languages, or you already have stuff you need, and you just want to use something like this and it helps you, then go for it. What is this, Mudaris?
Mumarasat.
Oh, Mudaris. Okay. Pretty sure this one means this. This is amazing. This game, or this game, or this player. Yeah, heavy he. And this is either game or it is. Yeah. Bidayat. I started. Five means you're aware of the word. You already know the word. something like that. It's based on you. Like if you feel like you know the word, even if you don't actually like, if you couldn't actually like write it out, if someone like said, all right, write this word out right now, even if you couldn't write the word out, if you still feel like you know the word, then you know how it sounds, you know it, and you can read it in text. Like basically what my goal would be if I were ever learning like Chinese or Japanese, I would just want to learn how to like read the words, not actually write them. But for a lot of other people, they want to actually be able to write them, and that's a whole different thing. But if you feel it, the confidence level scale is just based on how you feel about it. And one interesting thing about Arabic that I've been noticing is that I guess the conjunction wa or u, which means and, will combine with the next word. Like it'll combine with the word that comes after it. That seems to be. I'm not 100% sure if that's like actually a rule, or if that's just how it goes a lot of times. العشر أو العشرة. Okay, I'm going to end this specific stream here. I just wanted to test this today because this is the first one, just to see, because I wasn't really comfortable doing this, just recording a study session. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end this one here, and I'll do another one tomorrow. If you have watched it up to this point, then thank you for your support and thank you for watching. I hope to see you all in the next one.